For the last decade, playing the Batman games has been a joy, with a large open world, great combat, well-written story, and captivating puzzle solving. So, how would the new Gotham Knights compare? When we heard that there will be a new Batman game which focused on co-op and the other characters in the Batman universe, we became so excited and couldn't wait to get our hands on it. But were we too optimistic? Well, first of all, close to the release date, it was announced that the game would only be available to the newest consoles, meaning I had to tell a few of my friends that they wouldn't be able to play with me, as they still were on the older consoles.
What?
Something I think was a misjudged decision by the developers of the game. Not to forget, there is no cross-play. You can play the game solo, which will work out fine, but the game was created to shine in its co-op mode. So, in order to unlock that, you would have to finish the first 2 missions as a single player. Having done that, you could easily invite your friends to join or open yourself to join others online. You get to play as 4 heroes: Nightwing, Batgirl, Red Hood, and Robin. However, you can only play 2 players together in campaign mode. A separate mode called Heroic Assault lets you play 4 together, but this is not part of the main campaign. Batman is dead. Or is he?
I'm dead.
Unfortunately, one of the biggest issues we had with the game was the story, which we believe was muddled and tried too hard, putting all evil characters into 8 story missions, upon where you jump from one villain into another. It was sad to see, as the original Arkham games had some amazing stories, but Gotham Knights just felt underwhelming. Not only that, but the smaller missions felt very repetitive, with a lot of interrogation and clue finding, which never really had a change of pace. And without spoiling too much, the ending was a bit too obvious, and we did guess what would happen almost halfway through the game. I know, a lot of negatives, but hey, the Court of Owls were cool. This is where the game really shined. Like the previous games, the large open world was gritty, dark, and had loads of places to explore. If you feel like stopping small gang crimes, explore the city from above, or just drive around from mission to mission, the open world has it all. Warner Bros. Games Montreal really managed to get it right, especially when it came to co-op gameplay. What was great was with limitless opportunities. I could go and tackle the main mission, while my friend could be on the other side of the map beating up small gangs. It was really nice that you weren't obliged to have to be together for each mission, and the freedom really made the game feel like we were 2 crusaders in the dark Gotham City. Very unusual, but we will end with the worst bit of the game, the combat. This is really where the game falls apart. Where the previous Arkham games had smooth and reactive fights, Gotham Knights is anything but that. The combat is way too simple and absent of any similarity to the Arkham games' amazing counter-fighting system. Gotham Knights is just boring, repeated button smashing with some very few cool co-op strike combos. Only positive was that if you felt bored of fighting as Robin, you could always switch to another character and explore their different and specific fighting skills. Overall, Gotham Knights ended up being underwhelming, despite the many months of excitement we had when it was announced. While previous Arkham games kept taking steps forward in great game making, Gotham Knights made the series take a few steps back. Yes, you can have fun just run around in the open world as 2 players, but the weak, predictable story, unsatisfying co-op combat mode, and too repetitive campaign, Gotham Knights does nothing but falls short of its expectations. Batman might be dead, but so did the franchise. Rest in peace, Batman games.